everybody. We are getting ready to pull in a driveway here. We are going to be changing the evaporator coil on a geothermal. Another one. It was a week after I did my last one that I found this one leaking, but right here, there's a house that we're going to be doing it in. Pull back here. The landscapers are here. This one's going to be good because there's not any stairs to contend with. I'm going to be working down in the basement, so I can pretty much pull up right here, and then go through those doors, and then so this one's going to be a lot easier than the last one. There's a lot of stairs to contend with, but we'll get some video of it in a bit. Alright, I just came in the basement, and here's the unit. You can see that that little line right there. That's one Freon leak, and then there's another one back there where my flashlight's shining down. You can see the streaks, and then inside the pan down there, that's where all the oil went to. But this one is going to be a little harder than the last one I did because it's spray foam back here. Let me move this door. It's spray foam back here, and this is hard piped, and then the pipe is attached to the spray foam. So it definitely is going to be harder. So we'll see if I can't cut it loose back there and unsweat everything after it's out. Alright then, so I've got the power off, and there's my recovery machine and tank, and get this thing, get the Freon recovered in it. Hopefully there's none left in it. Hopefully it all leaked out. Anyway, alright, so in order to get those 6 screws out, I had to cut a hole in the bottom of the return, big enough for me to fit up inside here. There's one down there. I cut a small hole over there thinking I could reach across, but I can't, so this is what I'm gonna have to do. Alright, so here I am inside the return. There's my shoulder there. So I'm gonna try to get those screws out of there. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's not gonna be easy. Like I said, I tried to do it on the other side. So my nut driver doesn't really fit in there, so I gotta take my screwdriver and start loosening it up. Oh well, I can't get I gotta use my other hand, so. Alright, I am getting ready to pull the coil out. See how I got it done. But up there you see that's the motor bracket. Maybe somebody's watching from Florida Heatpump, which is now Bosch. Maybe y'all can give us some clearance. Maybe make that unit ½ inch taller, so when we pull this thing down we can slide it out of here. That would be a great idea, because they really are hard to work on after you get the supply put them on. You see this one's zoned. Maybe you can re-engineer the way the screws go in for the coil. You know, help the guy that's having to work on this thing after the fact out. Alright, so I got the coil out. Got all the lines unsweated. They're laying right there. Waiting on the new coil to get here. And once it gets here, we'll sweat these back in, and then try to get the other one, try to get the new one put back in place. But anyway, we'll walk in here and see what else he's got as far as systems go and tonnage, and maybe by that time the new coil will be here. Alright, so just walked in the basement, and first system is right here, and it's zoned. This system here does the part of the main floor and the basement, and it's a this system here is a 5-ton system, so 5 ton there. Let's walk over here. Stagecoach, kind of cool. And of course we have this system we're working on. That's a 4-ton, and this does the main floor. It's zoned as well. So we have this little split down there, and this is a 3-ton, and then this little split here, it's a 2-ton. And this does the upstairs, and they're attached by regular air handlers. So that's 5, 4, that's 9, and then we got that other 5-ton system. So what is that? 14 tons in this house, and then out back he's got an office above the garage. So, and I don't know what's out in that little office, but so I guess there's 5 systems total at this house. So that little building right there is 3-car garage plus an office above it. So anyway, so now I'm just waiting on the other coil to get here. Alright, so we just got the new coil. So now I'm going to sweat everything in and hopefully get this thing put together, and so I can get out of here. Alright, so I got the coil in, got the heat strips in. There's the heat strips. About the hardest thing, well, the whole job was kind of difficult, but putting the heat strips back in was pretty hard, and I'll tell you why. Because when I had to build or spin those flanges out to get the coil out, those little pins right there didn't want to fit back in place, and so it was pretty difficult to get the heat strip kit back in place. So it's this one's definitely a little harder than that other one, even though I had stairs on that other one, and this one not, but just hardly any room. Anyway, I'm gonna get the blower put back in, sitting over there. Vacuum pump's going right now, so there's a blower. I'll get it put back in and get all this stuff put back together. Alright, so that's the unit up and running. 95 degrees. I had a little problem. The electric heat wire going to, I said that this does upstairs, but one zone actually does part of the basement as well. The electric heat wire was shorted to the common, so they never run it up that high, so I had a issue with the low voltage shorting, so it would run for a while and it just shut off. So it about drove me nuts, but I got it fixed, and that's it.